Hey everyone, my name is Chris Ariano, and today I'll be talking about my databases project this semester called Snips. So just for a quick intro of the project, Snips is an open source text hosting platform, and it can be used for sharing code snippets and error logs to friends or colleagues. And it's kind of similar to previously built websites like Pastebin and GitHub Gist. The website is built using Angular and Golang, Golang for the backend and Angular for the front end. And this website is hosted on AWS, so you guys can visit it if you want to. And it supports login using Google OAuth. So what can the users actually do on this website? So users can create text posts, and these text posts are called snips. Users can search for other user snips. Users can also create their own accounts using the Google login system, and users can also edit their own snips if they are logged in. Talking more along the lines of like the database that runs on Snips, there's three different tables that we use. One to host the text, the actual text snips, one for users, and then the other one to track searches. There's also 5 dynamic queries on the website, one to query a snip, one to search for snips, one to search for users, one to get specific user info, and then one to get user snips. And then there's 2 queries with joins. One is the actual snip query will include the username in it, so it'll use a join on the user table and the snip table. And then the recent searches will also include a username too, where there's a join on the searches table and then also the users table. The professor was nice enough to let me take this class for honors, and he added in a few extra requirements. First off, I had to include like a user session, and that's why the Google OAuth system is there. To track user sessions, we use the browser's local storage to store user info if it's signed in, and this includes things like username and session token. Additionally, there's a database update feature where a user can update a snip if they're logged in. And then I also had to work on the project by myself too. So now to take a look at the database schemas. Here's the error diagram for the snips. It includes things like author, body, title, timestamp, and an ID for the snip. Additionally, we have search history where there's a search ID, search term, searcher ID, and then timestamp. User, this includes a UID, email, display name, email verified, and a photo URL. And here's kind of the relational diagram that combines all three, where a user can create a snip. Users' search history is held in this table, and then users can search for snips. And just some of the technicals behind the hosting. Snips is hosted on AWS, and it's hosted using 3 different products, including AWS S3, Elastic Beanstalk for the backend, and then also AWS RDS, which is the MySQL host. And the files are just manually deployed. So now let's do a quick demo of Snips. So here's the homepage for the Snips tool. So you can see the taskbar up at the top where users can search and browse through recent snips and then users. Let's make a quick snip here. Let's do just test and then def main print hello. And we can submit this. And here is our snip. We have a link that we can copy and go to and share with people. And here is the main snip. And as you can see, I'm not logged in, so it'll say it's by unknown. At the top here, we can sign in, so we can click that. We can log in with Google, and a pop-up box comes up, and I can click my Gmail account, and it'll redirect us back to the home page. And as you can see, it changes up here, so we can go check out our profile. This is the profile page here, where we can see what I've been snipping. So as you can see, here's like one snip I made. And since I was the one who created this and I'm also logged in, I can edit the post by clicking this button here. Let's just say, I can save it, and it'll pop up here too. At the top, we can also browse recent snips too, so we can see what other people have been, doing. So there's one that just says hi, just just some randomness here, and then also we can go browse the registered users too. So as you can see here, we have Chad, we have an account called Premium, and then we have me. So we can just click on Chad here and see what he has been doing. So he has another, just some random Python program here. And then we can also search through Snips too. So say we want to go find our homework answers, we can just browse like homework or something. And as you can see here, somebody's posted their homework answers, so we can go browse this and copy it or something like that. So that's pretty much the whole website. So if you are interested in checking it out, you can go to this URL here and go use it yourself. So that is Snips.